Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Cannon Fodder and this is Cannon Fodder's review of The Division 2. Now, this game came out a few days ago. I'm probably a little late on the review. Some people have already reviewed this game already. I think it's a fantastic game. I've spent many hours playing it. As you can tell, I'm only a level 9 character. These are some of the many different side quests and different things that you can do in this game. This game has been designed for the end game to begin with alone, so I've heard stories that it's anywhere from 15 hours to 30 hours for the main quest line, depending on your difficulty level that you're playing. Well, actually, there is no really difficulty level on playing this game. It just is what it is. Graphically, it looks great and fantastic. I'm just showing off a little things that you can do with the armor sets and stuff. It has plenty of customization, which I really like a lot. I have to keep in mind that I need to keep some of the things where you see that there's certain name brands of gear, that sets that you have, like 3 out of 3 and stuff like that. I've got to remember that I've got to actually do that when I set up my character. This is my character, by the way, that I've created. I'm using a rifle. I prefer the rifles and shotguns as opposed to the assault rifles and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a little slow on the bullet takes and everything, but graphically the game looks really good. I've encountered a couple glitches here and there, but it's not near on the par of, say, Fallout 76 or something like that. This is actually a game shipped out with plenty of stuff to do, and like I said, designed for the end game to start with. There's lots and lots of looting in the game, which is always fun to try to get those better gear sets. The shooting is very responsive. The controls are similar to the original Division. There are some tweaks to it. What mainly I like is the fact that if I get a scope on a gun and I want to have it for my other guns, that same scope shows up on my other guns. It doesn't take it from one gun to the other and cause me to have to not use that weapon anymore. So I tend to find one favorite weapon, although I can't level up the weapon like I would like to. That being said, I'm sure that the further I get into the game, that I'll be able to actually get better weapons than what I currently have. The sound in the game is point on. When you have a good pair of headphones on like I do, you get to hear the enemy coming up from behind you and about ready to attack you. What else? The variety of weapons is always good. The variety of enemies is great. I haven't gotten to the end game yet, so I can't really show you any footage of what those enemies are going to be like, because I have yet to reach level 30. Because once I hit level 30, then I'll be able to unlock a specialization, and there's 3 different specializations for right now. I've heard rumor that there's going to be a 4th specialization, but that's coming later in the year. And the good news is that the content that's coming for the Division 2 is going to be free for anybody who owns the game. So it's going to be released in episodes, and you'll be able to download those for free. Now, I've talked to some of my friends about purchasing this game. They said that they didn't want to get this game mainly because of the fact that they would spend many hours playing this game. I, for one, like the game. I think it's very worth playing for the many hours as you can tell. Right now, I'm currently working on capturing this hardpoint. And that's the thing, is there's a variety of different missions. You have your side quests, which are always well thought out and fleshed out. Then you have your main story quests, which are as well, like I said, that's about 15 to 30 hours depending on how your playstyle is. And then you have, like, what this thing that I'm doing right here is, it's a side quest. It's not really a side quest. It's one of those things where you have to take over a control point, and then of course right there I've died. This is some of the different things that I got in my stash, because you get emails and stuff like that, and you can get stuff in your stash. A lot of this was Ubisoft reward stuff that I've gotten, and so tying in the game with the Ubisoft Club is beneficial if you own the game. Capturing hardpoints is one of the most difficult things for me in the game, because you basically start off by killing a bunch of the enemies, then the leader comes out, and then once you eliminate the leader, you have to eliminate the remaining soldiers or whatever that are there. Once you've done that, then you have to defend the hard point for a certain amount of enemies that come your way. And once you defend that hard point, that hard point becomes yours, and it allows you to get more supplies to your settlements. And as you get more supplies to your settlements grow, and you get benefits for customizing gear. Now here I'm actually purchasing a backpack that I was talking about, and it says 2 out of 3, but it improves my armor set quite a bit. There's a lot of nice RPG elements in this game as far as weapons, gear are concerned. I like that aspect of the game. This game is heavily detailed, so if you like heavily detailed games, then this is definitely the game for you. We are currently in the Washington home base is the White House, and as you can tell, this is how you equip. Everything's nice and fluid. Like I said, you get occasional bugs in there, but for the most part, it's a very well thought out game. And for a AAA title to come out like it did, it came out actually correct, and I can't say that enough about this game. I have yet to get further into the game. Like I said, I have yet to visit the Dark Zones. The Dark Zones are done in 3 different environments this time around, so it's not just one environment. And they've redid the rogue system. I have yet to further explore that. I'm sorry, this review is it's kind of off the cuff. It's my first impressions review, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm still cracking the code of the game, so to speak, so I'm still working my way through it, and I'll have a much deeper review possibly later on. I'm thinking about making another channel for just the Division games. If you would like to see that, leave something in the comments below. Also in the comments below, I will leave a link to the game for the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, because this game is on those consoles. I will also leave a link for those links will be right there. If you have any questions or comments, or if this is your first time viewing these videos, leave me something in the comments below. Also, click that subscribe or click the bell that notifies you every single time that I've done these reviews. I'm going to give this game at least a 9 out of 10, because I believe that it does deserve that, and that's my initial verdict of the game. I will do more videos on this later in the future, and I hope you all enjoy my videos that I do, and please like, subscribe, click on these other videos in this end cap, so you know what else I've done. And that's been my initial review of Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Thank you, and please subscribe.